Hi, lovely people. Welcome to my channel once again. I am Eduji. I am here today to share with you a very important information. A lot of people were asking, how do I start my process? How do I go by the documentation? Today, I want to take you through a list of items you need to prepare ahead of time for your visa application. Now, a lot of people ask the question, how do I prepare for my visa application further on to a final approval decision? It is very devastating to apply for a visa and finally having a denial or a rejection. That is to say, you need to put up a lot of effort in your application process so that you can have a positive response at the end of the process. Let's go further to the list of items we need to get ahead of time for us to have this positive response. One on the list is for you to have a traveling document, that is passports. Your passport is a traveling document which will grant you access, or that is the document in which your visa will be stamped or printed. So your passport should have at least 18 months of it should have at least 18 months validity. So never provide an expired passport or a passport which is less than 18 months to expire. Okay, another one on the list is birth certificates. We know that in life we have originally two certificates, birth and death certificate. When you are giving birth to, you have birth certificate. So everyone is required to provide birth certificate where your parents will be indicated on that document. So I think it's a source document for the embassy to approve or to be sure of the person you are providing as a mother or a father. Another important item on the list is letter of approval from any Italian university. It is very important to note that you cannot start this process if you don't have an approval or an admission from any Italian universities. So for this, there is a very united database for all Italian schools or all Italian universities where international students or everyone is expected to go to check every program, every opening date of application, the closing date of application, the various programs that are studied in the various universities, the languages in which those programs are studied, either at the bachelor's, the master's, or PhD level. So there is a platform in Italy called Universe Italy or Universitali. I will link that platform in the comment section below. You can follow that platform to know the various programs that you want to take. You can streamline your search so that either you want to get science program, social sciences, or pure sciences, for you to know the various programs that every school, right from Bologna, University of Milan, University of Bergamo, University of Rome, all universities in Italy are under this platform for you to know where exactly to choose your programs from. Important document you need to have at hand is declaration of value. Declaration of value basically means a document which is given by the Italian embassy in your home country, where they will compare your educational documents, talk of your certificates from senior high school and your university degree certificate. They will compare it to the Italian system for them to know whether your certificate you have at hand from your home university is equivalent to that of the Italian system for higher education. So it is very important to apply for this document called DOV or Declaration of Value. It's just a comparison of your educational document to that of the Italian system. In this document too, there are other platforms that can also give you the declaration of value. That is Chimia or another website which is in Italy. But for cost wise, some are higher in terms of the amount you pay for it to be done. So the declaration of value is done in the various embassies in our home countries, and it is costless. So these documents you need to provide or make it available to yourself before time. All your educational documents, talk of your certificate from your formal school, a recommendation letter, a CV, and all those educational documents need to be available in their original format. So if you are a student, you have not yet taken your certificate from your school, then by now you should start to go to your various schools or go to your administration and to take your educational document from your formal school. Now, next on the list is certificate proving the knowledge of Italian language. This goes to those who want to take programs that are basically taken in Italian language. When you want to study in your bachelor's or your master's or your PhD, and then the program is purely taken in Italian, you are expected to provide certificates proving that you have proficiency in the Italian language. But when you are coming to study in English, all that you need to provide is English language proficiency letter from your previous university. So usually when you go to your university and you request for English language proficiency, the administration is going to give you a document or a letter on their official letterhead indicating that English language is the official language or means of instruction for if you are from Ghana. It's a means of instruction in Ghana, and for this reason, from your basic education to the university studies, you did all your studies in English, and they believe you have a proficiency or level of proficiency in speaking, writing, and doing any higher education or activities in English. So this letter proving your level of proficiency is enough to show that you have good level of English, and not writing IELTS or any other English test for you to show your level of English. It is also imperative on you to make available to yourself insurance or a travel insurance. This travel insurance is for you to secure your life, that when I am on board from Africa, from any part of the world to my study route or to my study destination, that is Italy, I am being covered by an insurance package. And this insurance is going to be your life supporting document, that anything that should happen, the insurance will cover you for you to have your life secured. So you need to have an insurance document that is eligible or valid to be used in the European countries or in the Schengen communities or in Italy, that you can access healthcare from the international front when you get to Italy. So you need to go to your home country, those insurance companies that usually do insurance packages that are valid for the international level. So be sure to know that there are some insurance companies that don't have a connection or the eligibility to have their packages used outside your home country. So justify with them that, or make the clarification known to them that you want to use or you want to have a travel insurance, so that they can give you a package that will be eligible for another country or outside your home country. So you are preparing to travel. Everybody knows that when you are planning for your activities, there should be a document to show that this is where you are passing. So from your home, you are going to the taxi rank or wherever, if it's your own car, I am using this route to my destination. So the embassy also expects you to provide what we call flight itinerary. So this flight itinerary, sorry to say, never pay for the flight at this moment, because you are not in the known the outcome of your visa. Therefore, never pay for any flight unless the embassy require from you, and that is going to be another communication that will be made to you later on in the process of processing your application. When they require from you that go and buy a flight ticket, then you can go and buy it. But at the initial stage, never pay any money for this flight ticket. What you need to do is flight reservation or a dummy flight. Thank you very much. If you have followed me from the beginning till now, consider subscribing to my channel and click on the notification bell and share to someone else, because we have a very important channel which is going to give you more activities, more information about studies and travel routes, and for you to japa from your home country. So consider subscribing to my channel. All right, another thing you have on the list, that is a hotel reservation. So as I said, all these reservations that you are making, never pay a dime for it, because you are just making a reservation and not having the final conclusion that those are the services that you are going to use. So for this point, just make a reservation and not payment for any of this. So you are expected to make either a hotel reservation, or if you have any family member who is in Italy already and is residing as a legal citizen, or anyone having the accommodation in Italy, then you can let them process the document called hospitality. So they will declare that they are hosting you for your study, or you will come and stay with them. But if you don't have any family member, all you need to do is to just develop or go to the website. We have booking.com and other websites that you can make your hotel reservation. Okay, so it is very important to note this point I am going to state now. It is very important to know, because this is the engine of your application process. That is proof of finance, or POF. That is, if you don't have a full government scholarship or any scholarship to show to the embassy that when you come to Italy, your education is going to be financed by this authority or this government scholarship, you are expected to show by your means or your economic means to the embassy how you will cater for yourself when you come to Italy. This POF, or proof of funding, the embassy expects you to provide documents from your parents, either your mother or your father or both, or you, the student, will provide documents showing that I am doing so and so business, I am doing this employment, or I am into self-employment, and this money that I have in my bank account, they are from my routine business activities, and they are genuine money, and these are documents to show that they are from my business. So a proof of fund is another topic on its own that we will have time to discuss on this channel. So subscribe to this channel so that we come your way with a lot of explanation, a lot of tips that can make your application seamless. Also, when you have let's say your home country, your government gives scholarship to students and you are on this scholarship, you can use those scholarship letters to apply for the visa. Or maybe you have these reputable organizations, talk of MasterCard scholarship, scholarship from MTN, scholarship from Tigo, Telecel, and all those organizations that identify students who are brilliant and they want to sponsor them. When you have those scholarships, you can use those scholarship letters or documents as a proof of funding to apply for your visa. As I said, this proof of funding document, you need to show by documentation. You are not coming with any verbal communication to the embassy or just by yourself declaring that I have this amount of money in my account and when I am in Italy, I will be able to finance myself very well without facing any difficulty. All these things must be shown through your bank statement. So this bank statement needs to be 6 months bank statement. The documents keep changing, so as at when you are ready to submit your application, be sure to verify the actual month or the number of months expected by the embassy for you to print your bank statement. So this bank statement is going to show the chart of all your income and your expenditure and everything that happens in your bank account. So at this stage, you should know that everything that you do from now till the time you apply, make sure that if it is any financial transaction, it should go through your bank account so that the account can take record of all your transactions that you do as a business person, as a self-employed, or anyone taking salary. Because when you don't do much of your activities in your bank account, when it is due for you to print your statement, you might not have any reasonable closing balance. So from now on, if it is your parent and they want to give you money, I think you can shift from the mobile services to the bank services so that they can be transferring money to you through their bank account or deposit at bank, so that your statement can have a very active activities showing that you can be able to finance yourself when you come to Italy. So at this moment, I want to let you know that all these documents I outlisted are the documents, the major documents that you need to have at hand, but the list is not exhausted. At this moment, be sure that the embassy or the visa processing officer can require from you other documents for them to be sure, or if they want to seek further clarification, they may call on you to provide other documents to back your claim for the application. So once you start the application process, be sure to be checking your email address to know that any communication that will come from the embassy, you should be able to meet up with them and provide documents to answer those claims. The embassy may call you on the phone to seek clarification, or they may call you to come to the embassy for them to confirm certain things that you put in your application. You should know that processing of this visa is not going to be like a generic content where they will say all applicants are judged based on this condition or that condition. Everybody is uniquely, or everybody is tackled based on their situation. So when they take my application, they are going to judge me based on who I am and who my parents are, not comparing me to someone who is having a lot of money or someone who is a billionaire, and someone comparing you to another person who doesn't have much money in your family profile. So at this moment, know that every documentation you are doing is important to justify your case for either approving your visa or not. So before we bring this section to a halt, I want to place a disclaimer that I am not a visa agent. I don't work with the embassy and I don't work with any official at the embassy. All that I am doing is information sharing. And what I have at hand is the document I have currently, which is from the official website of the embassy. Any communication, any further clarification should be directed to the customer support unit of the embassy. The link of the embassy will be in the comment section. I am not a visa agent. I don't help people to travel. I don't help them to process their documents. All I do is to share information to help someone to have a very good application which is seamless. Once again, I want to let you know that mistakes are very expensive. Avoid mistakes, because all that they will do is to just make you spend your money, spend your good time, and delay your processes. Therefore, ensure that whatever you are doing, seek the right information from the official website, from people who are already experiencing what you want to do, or anyone around you who will have the knowledge of what you have. Ciao.